Today is March 29th, 2023, and we are about 2.5 miles up Jewell Trail. We are going to junction with Gulfside in a little bit and hang a left and go out to Jefferson, which is right there. Straight ahead is Mount Clay. There's the edge of Washington, Monroe, Franklin, Eisenhower, all the way around to Franconia Ridge. Beautiful day. I think it's a little before 10 o'clock. Should be very low wind and temperature around upper 20s, I think, on the summit. So, there's the cog right along here. And we are coming up to the junction with Gulfside. I can actually see the sign, but it's probably not visible here. We're 2 hours in. We're wearing snowshoes, although it appears nobody else is. Jewell below the tree line was post hold like crazy. It was terrible. And up here, there's some places where you're not punching through, but there's a lot of drifting up here. And it's gonna get worse heading over to Jefferson. So, I don't know what people are thinking. Whatever. A lot of work to post hole though. Kerrigan behind Eisenhower. Willie with the slides on it. Field and Tom. The twins and Bonds. Moose way, way out in the distance. Franconia Ridge. Alright, we saw one other hiker so far. She said there were 2 other people ahead of her. I'm not sure where they're going though. This is a way to go up to Washington if you don't want to take any Music Ravine or the cog. It's kind of the more gentle way, or less sketchy way, let's say. So, I don't know. I don't know if I should hope that these guys went out to Jefferson or not. Side of Clay right here. And that is Jefferson right in front of John, and Adams right there. So we are at the junction with the Mount Clay loop. If you wanted to go over the summit of Mount Clay, you would pick it up here. And it comes out on the other side near Washington. 2.3 miles to Washington. There's the view there. We're just in a little call before we summit Jefferson right there. Some nice frosty stuff, feathers on the sign. They're not crazy long, 8 or 10 inches maybe, but pretty cool. And of course, all the rocks up here are covered, and just even the ground has feathers all over it. We're gonna keep moving. We are up at the summit. The winds are low.
Check out my Kestrel.
I will in a minute. I would say they're around 10, which is what they should have been. So, and there is Mount Adams. And then the auto road, you might be able to see right along the side. Right along up. And then the summit of Mount Washington. This is the Great Gulf. Oops, my mitt is in the way in front. Clay straight ahead. And then Monroe, Franklin, Eisenhower, Pierce, Jackson I can actually see also. And Webster I think I can see. Whiteface past Conway. The Tri-Pyramids, the Hancocks, Osceolas, Kerrigan, Dr. Willie, Bond, Keogh, South Twin, Franconia Ridge, and I think that's Flume sticking up, not Liberty, and Moose Lock. In the distance, nice, beautiful day. We encountered 3 hikers total. One we passed as we came out of the trees, and we didn't see her again. I don't know. I don't see her coming, do you?
No.
Maybe she turned around. I don't think she's prepared to go to Clay, really. I don't know. And then we saw another guy who I think had been the bear booter. She might have been bear booting also. And then we saw Georg, yeah, who is an older hiker. He's finished his grid over 70, I think. I don't know if they go higher. I believe he's over 80 though, so he's awesome. And then the Kestrel over on this side is Mariah and Shelburne Mariah, and then Carter's. Anyway, beautiful day. Looks like 15.
Yep.
Yeah. That's all right. It's good. We didn't have any wind. the side of clay, and then we got down into this little, there's like a call down here. The wind was just pretty intense. So we layered up down there. And it was in our face as we climbed up here. So going back, it should hopefully be behind us. And then we'll be smooth sailing. And then we're going to go back down Jewell. So this ridge, I can't see it on my screen, but that ridge is the Jewell Trail. Alright. Took us about 3 hours and 20 minutes. We weren't whipping right along, just kind of moseying, but still recovering from our bombs. I think I'm a little drained. Not too bad. Okay, we just finished coming down Jewell. So this is Jewell Trail, starts right here if you park at the cog. So it's a little confusing to find. You have to come down and cross the tracks right here. And if you're going to take Ammonoosuc Ravine, you go up that way. I think it's a little more obvious. This is not as obvious. All right, so I think it's clocking in around 8 3/4 miles or so. This is Monroe right here, Franklin, and Eisenhower.